Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Collins and Kessler playing up front. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. And it's George in at the point guard position. Here's Clarkson following the score by Detroit. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. Markkanen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Markkanen putting his size to use there. The defense has nothing to do but to foul.
And Graham, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, BA. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Graham.
Yeah, you know, BA, after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Burks for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
George passes to Collins. And stolen by Bagley.
John Collins, first personal foul.
What you get in Cade Cunningham is an oversized point guard who really knows how to use his size, see the floor, and initiate offense.
Outside Burks. The 3-ball. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Burks against George. To the left side wing. Collins with a screen on Burks. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's the break. Bagley, a screen on Clarkson. And he lobs it up top. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Clarkson against Cunningham. Here's Kessler. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, Where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Duran the screen. And here's Cunningham outside. Nails it from 3. Cunningham's got 9.
Okay, asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Kessler a screen. It's George on the drive. There's the block. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. To the middle. From 12 feet. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Bagley's gotten his second bucket of the game. Collins against Bagley. To the paint. Kessler, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Talk about solid debut games. How about Jalen Duran's intro to the league in 2022?
Yeah, welcome to the NBA. I thought this was supposed to be a step up in competition, Grant. And Duran goes out there and does it double-double on his first outing. And that's how you like to arrive. Announce yourself to the NBA, young fella.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. The 3 is up. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And here's Cunningham. He's got 10. The teardrop. Count that one. 12 points for him.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And the Jazz call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Everybody get down. Let them hear you.
Olenek's checked in for Kessler.
Number 41, Kelly Olynyk.
Utah trailing here. A minute 4 left in the first quarter here. George passes to Olynyk. George outside. Back to Olynyk. The crossover, and it's Olynyk with a jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. Duran, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Collins. Off the left rim and out.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Cunningham finds Burks. Here's the 3. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Duran the screen. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Cunningham's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, Cade, hard to stop. He's got his motor revved high tonight.
Doesn't go that time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top. They lead by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Thompson. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Duran in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham steps on the gas. The three-point shot changed the game clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them, but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
Back to Bagley. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. George finds Collins. Cunningham against Clarkson. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Collins outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that. But front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Pass to Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Kept alive. George outside. Marking it inside. Defended by Burks. The Jazz again can't hit. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A new look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Olynyk with a screen on Cunningham. And Clarkson, here we go. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Really good job on the timing of that cut into the lane. The speed that Clarkson has can be a problem for the defense.
Durant, the pass to Burks. Now Cunningham. George defending. Bagley sets a screen. And here's Cunningham outside. Durant controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
What a dunker this guy is. Collins capable of bringing this crowd out of their seats.
Bagley a screen on George. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Durant the screen. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Markkanen with a screen on Burks. Here he goes. Back to Markkanen. Olynyk in the post. Working on Durant. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Markkanen misses.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
It's George on the wing, defended by Burks. George with the bucket.
Yeah, a rookie with fast feet. George sprints to a shot.
George against Cunningham. Pass to Durant. Outside Bagley. Now Burks. From deep. Counted from distance. Burks has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Clarkson outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Bagley a screen on Clarkson. Burks finds Cunningham. Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I love K just ripping through right there, getting his strides down all the way to the rim.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Nice game. Great performance by Kate Cunningham.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. We've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Stewart outside. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Stewart just preparing himself ahead of the catch to be in rhythm for that jumper.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Pass to Hendricks. The 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Picked by Stewart. Driving inside. And they pick up 2. Sasser's got his first points of the game.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Now here's Kessler. Pass to Dunn. Kessler a screen. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Kessler.
Well, at 6'8", 250, Isaiah Stewart, that's a lot of man to handle.
And he's good on the second. The Jazz have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Sexton against Ivy. Sexton misses.
Well, some smarts there on that play, changing his shot in the air so he could avoid the defense. Can't fault him for the creativity.
Stewart outside, fires from deep. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And it's Sexton on the take. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
Sexton looking confident, tried to find a gap, made his way in there and got fouled.
You know, when analyzing the game of Colin Sexton, this is a guy who can score from all 3 levels, Greg.
You know, this is what his team has asked him to do, to be aggressive on offense and to shoot the ball with confidence too, B.A.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Abaji. Kessler a screen. To the inside. To the left wing. And here's Dunn. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
And he sinks the second. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Picked by Stewart. Here's Sasser, defended by Dunn. Stewart outside. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Dunn. Here's Hendricks. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hendricks has got 6 points.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
On the take.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Abaji, pass to Kessler, and out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Pistons basketball.
Utah calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Right, dance crew. It's time to fire off some T-shirts, everybody.
So it's Detroit now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Sasser, defended by Dunn. Ivy against Sexton. Pass to Sasser. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Sasser's got 7 points in the game.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Kessler passes to Dunn. Going inside. That one goes in. Dunn's got 6 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Stewart. Fires the 3. Rebound, Utah. 19 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Hendricks. Down low. Here's Kessler. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Abaji. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Ivy. And it's Sasser in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Bogdanovic, that's good.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovic good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Fans get down on the court. Get your heart flush.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Collins, he's checked in for Kessler. Markkanen comes in for Abaji. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's George in for Dunn. Markkanen's got room. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Duran. Out to Bagley. Clarkson outside. Duran the screen. And Collins with the big block.
Good reach for Collins. Anticipated that shot and sent it back.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
The Jazz shooting 55% for the game so far. Burks against George. Hendricks fires in the triple.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Bagley for three. Knocks down the triple.
And Bagley saying, I'll return the favor right back at you.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Back to George. And Hendricks gets it to go. Hendricks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Bagley for three. Rebound, Utah. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collins. He's covered by Bagley. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And the foul goes against Detroit.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Cunningham against George. Cunningham passes to Duran.
Yes, sir! Oh, that's what you tune in for right there. Wow.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Teammates got to love playing with Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy plays so unselfish, on-time, on-target passing.
Here's George. It's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clarkson.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage, trying to wreak some havoc defensively and using it.
Pass to Burks. Here's Duran. Out to Bagley. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, good whistle there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Hendricks, no good. The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Duran. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Unable to get that one. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pistons.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Cade Cunningham.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Cunningham. Out to Bagley. Out to the wing. Duran in the post. Left block shot on the way. And it's flushed down. A back jam. And that's a double-double for him now.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Markkanen with a screen on Cunningham. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons.
as powerful. Let's bring out the star for your...
And bring you... Consider how athletic both these teams are. What do you think both should be looking to do here tonight?
Kevin, athleticism is best showcased in transition, so we expect the pace to be high. There is going to be pressure at the rim. The potential for the spectacular could happen on any moment.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The backcourt fair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the small forward. Now Halliburton, following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. And Turner throws it down.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that defense.
And the shot goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hield finds Toppin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
There's the drive. Bagley the pass to Thompson. Back to Bagley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the shot by Alec Burks.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Bagley sends a screen for Cunningham. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Count it, good.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
There's the pick. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. The 3. Out to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And Turner throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
Brown outside. Toppin kicks to Brown. They kick out to Hield. 5 to shoot. Back to Brown. Halliburton outside. Toppin a screen on Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. Burks can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 3. Hield with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:19 left to play in the first. To the inside. Turner inside. Oh, that's blocked. The drive by Bagley. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Now, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Bagley sends a screen for Cunningham. Beyond the arc. Bagley kicks to Burks. Thompson in the corner. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 6-point lead. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Halliburton with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Halliburton passes to Turner. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Cunningham kicks to Burks. Takes it off the glass.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's Indiana heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
We've got Bagley. Cunningham is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Duren. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Here's Brown. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back to back with the bad boys. Then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Bagley. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Toppin finds Turner. Here's Halliburton, and he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
Bagley the pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown dishes to Toppin. The feed to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
It's tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Cunningham passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Oh, defending Cunningham, boy, a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open.
Here's Halliburton. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, we know he's got a lot of tools in the toolbox, but the finger roll might be the sweetest of them all.
Bagley sets a screen for Thompson. To the left wing. Toppin against Bagley. Bagley with a screen on Brown. Cunningham for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. On the wing, Heel. He's covered by Thompson.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Pistons trail by 5. Hurts with it. He's got 5. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Here's the floater. Out to Turner. Pass to Brown. Indiana moving the ball around. Halliburton outside. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosive of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Cunningham looking it over. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Healed the pass to Halliburton. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Thompson with the bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Heel dishes to Turner. They kick out to Heel. Over Thompson. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Let's give a round of applause.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Indiana. Smith is out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Well, you need your big to set good screen and be able to get out of it and get a basket. Nicely done.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more. It shows.
He is, Kevin. And we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
McConnell passes to Smith. Here's Nembhard. The pass to Walker. Inside. That's tipped, and he recovers it. Here's Mathurin. Off the left rim and out. The Pistons shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Pass to Stewart. For the lead, Crane's the three-pointer. Stewart's got the lead up to 1 now for Detroit.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
Stewart, a screen for Ivy. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Passes to Nembhard. That three off the mark. The Pistons have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic, such a nice offensive arsenal. He is capable of scoring from anywhere.
McConnell against Morris. And stolen by Ivy. Pass to Stewart. Out to Morris. Stewart with the screen on McConnell. And it's out of bounds. Let's see, they say last touch by Mathurin.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Smith sets the pick for McConnell. To the paint, and they get it. And it's Smith laying it in. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
There's the pass to Stewart. And he drives in, kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Walker with some nice D.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Nembhard. Ivy defending. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Walker penetrating. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
This is it to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Boy, you see the strength, the upper body strength of Benedict Mathurin to complete that play.
Morris with the ball. Now Smith defending. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Wara checked in. Here's Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pistons lead by 4.
I think it might surprise people that Joe Harris does not mind contact on the interior. That's a nice shot. Wow.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Stewart. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's Nembhard. Ivy defending. Outside Mathurin. Wara, the pass to Mathurin. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great...
Isaiah Stewart has been on display for the Detroit Pistons. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be right back after this. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Alec Burks is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Tapping a screen on Thompson. Hield, the pass to Turner. Knocks it loose. Thompson with it. Out guarded by Hield for the finish. And Thompson slams it home.
absolutely locks down on the defensive end. Thompson creating offense now with that defense.
Here's Turner, banked in off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Drives to the hoop, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Hield can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson sets the pick for Stewart. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside, and he's way off from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Back to Thompson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
Duran, he's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Timeout called the Pacers. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. So if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
What you love about Halliburton is in pick-and-roll action, he always knows where to put the pass to make it easy on his teammate.
And Duran slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Toppin with it, picked up by Bagley. Back to Hield. Look it off the crossover.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The pass to Toppin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Duran.
It's always fun to watch a young player like Obi Toppin adapt to the league. He has done a really good job rising to the challenge of NBA-level play. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. Thompson with it. Pass to Duran. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Brown. Back to Toppin. The 19-foot shot. That one rolling around and rims out. Detroit leading by 9. Burks looking around. Pass to Bagley. Back to Burks. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pistons lead by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pistons.
What a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
Thompson misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton passes to Turner. Inside. Back to Brown. That one no good. Good D by Thompson. And so it's Detroit with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pulls it up. Bagley, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Yep, it counts.
I'll tell you, there's nights where it looks like Miles Turner is unguardable, capable of scoring in the paint, even with the defense draped all over him.
Now, here's Cunningham. And it's Bagley in the corner. It's off. And so the Pistons take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean... These teams are both filled with talented young players. What do you think it'll take for them to reach their full potential?
The answer, BA, patience. It can take a few years to get your footing in this league. These young players just need time to develop individually and as a team.
And now Indiana's starting group. Halliburton at the 1, with Brown at the 2, Toppin at the 4, and Turner at the 5. And it's Hield in at the 3.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that opening.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Collins against Toppin. Here's Kessler. Up and in on the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Toppin passes to Turner. Back to Toppin. Pass to Turner. Kick out to Brown. Toppin, a screen on Sexton. And he's going for the lob! And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson passes to Collins. Clock at 6. To the paint. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
This is where Markkanen is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, BA, and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Kessler, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Toppin finds Turner. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Clarkson. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Clarkson. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Clarkson knows how to navigate the pick and roll. Put him in that set, and he'll make it work.
And here's Brown for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's Clarkson missing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Toppin goes in. Outside, Brown. There's the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Toppin with a double team. Toppin against Collins. And Toppin pulls it down.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish.
More than just a scorer. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Clarkson for 3. And another miss by Utah. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Well, Jordan Clarkson has had many different roles in his career, Smitty, all with the same outcome.
BA, it doesn't matter what jersey Clarkson has on or what role he has. The dude is going to score. Simple as that.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Hield. And both free throws good for Brown. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And the basket is good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Here's Halliburton. And that one's good.
A nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Clarkson against Brown. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Puts the move on. Oh, a special move before that shot. Markkanen's got 5 points.
Good execution. You're getting some short-range looks here.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
I mean, he can do it all. Shoot, facilitate. Great skills for the young Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
In transition. Kessler a screen. The 3 is up. Doesn't go for him. What a performance for Bruce Brown. He's been the story for Indiana. 8 points in the quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Collins and Kessler playing up front. Colin Sexton out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And Collins with the slam.
A tremendous pick and roll option. John Collins showing great hands and explosiveness.
Clarkson against Halliburton. Hit his leg. It's being called a kicked ball. Mathurin against Markkanen. And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Jab ball.
Utah trailing here. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Clarkson outside. Pass to Kessler. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Utah Jazz are exceeding expectations since they reset their roster last season. Kelly Olynyk said, "We can definitely get better still. We have a great group of high-character guys. We love competing next to each other. We have a lot of room to grow, and we just have to work on getting better collectively." Brian?
That seems like the rebuild is going well. Thanks, Allie.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Next level stuff from John Collins on the dunk, firing his guys up.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever's necessary so his team can win.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. And Kessler picks him up defensively. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
Collins finds Clarkson. There's the 3. Pacers with a rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Good find there by Turner. He sees an opening and swiftly feeds the ready shooter.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Clarkson's got 7 points.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Halliburton drives, and here's Turner from the arc. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Inside, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
When Sexton gets in close, you know he's going for the dunk.
Turner, a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Turner. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brown against Clarkson. It's Markkanen on the wing. Misses the 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change. And, of course, they know. Man, the defender really went after him.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Pacers.
It's both from the stripe.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Kessler. Outside Sexton. Drives to the hoop. Back to Kessler. Markkanen with it. 6 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. Mathurin with a rebound. Indiana leading. It's Brown on the wing to the inside. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Halliburton with the ball, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Outside for Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Clarkson. Back to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one. Collins passes to Sexton. Now Markkanen. Pass to Kessler. Outside Sexton. Kessler a screen. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And so it's Indiana up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And if you just join it in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
On the floor for Indiana, Benedict Mathurin is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jackson, then it's Smith, and it's Nwora in at small forward. The Jazz shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Abaji. Up top, George. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 8. Here's Abaji. No good on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
McConnell with it. Guarded now by George. From the elbow, McConnell finds Smith. Back to McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mathurin. The shake. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Hendricks. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. Clarkson for 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Clarkson's got 10 points in the game.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Picked by Smith. Nwora pass to Smith. Here's Nwora. Outside Mathurin. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Still no points. He was all alone on that one. Now just a 2-point Indiana lead.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Dunn, he's checked in for Clarkson. Fields checked in for Indiana. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, a lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is. BA?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Nwora. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on Chris Dunn. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Abaji, and that one is hammered home.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Jackson down low. Pass to Smith. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Nwora. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson, the screen. Nwora, pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Olynyk. 4-3. Pacers with a rebound. Hield on the wing. George defending. Fires for 3. And Hield, good for 3. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that 3-point line.
1:07 left to play in the third. Olynyk in the post. No points so far. They set the screen. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Indiana's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. McConnell McConnell passes to Smith. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Pass to Olynyk. Back to Dunn. And here's Olynyk. Here's Dunn. Guarded by Hield. Outside Olynyk. 5 to shoot. From the arc. And another miss by Utah. Indiana on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Hield, a screen on George. Out to Hield. Smith outside. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back after this word. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Oh, hammer it home!
That hurt. The power and the tenacity that this kid shows. Collins not to be denied.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration. There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Mathurin with a steal. Toppin finds Turner. Mathurin up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Turner inside. Markkanen's there. Tries again. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Pass to Markkanen. This one for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton on the attack. And here's Brown for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Utah shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Markkanen against Mathurin. Now here's Kessler. Sexton passes to Kessler. Collins outside. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Halliburton for 3. Can't hit that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Kessler a screen. To the middle. And so they foul intentionally.
Obi Toppin, second personal foul. Second team foul.
Halliburton against Sexton. Here's Kessler. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Turner from downtown. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Sexton. Markkanen with a screen on Mathurin. Markkanen outside. Back to Sexton. Kessler with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. Kessler with a bucket.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Turner. That shot missing. Good D by Kessler. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Pass to Clarkson. Collins with a screen on Brown. Clarkson attacking. Here's Kessler. Gets an open look and hits it. Now just a 5-point Pacer lead.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now. They got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Toppin passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Kessler. Now Clarkson. Markkanen with a screen on Brown. Clarkson for three. The rebound by Turner. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The rebound by Markkanen.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Nothing gets a team more fired up than a huge bucket. Colin Sexton lighting the fire.
Clarkson against Halliburton. Toppin, a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. With the drive. Three-pointer. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well. Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
The deep three. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Indiana winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was...
The Pistons earlier, arriving at the arena. Hard to imagine a group. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And one. Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Thompson is out there with Bagley. Then it's Duren. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Burks in at the 2 guard. Here's Kessler. 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Rebounded by the Pistons.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Now here's Burks. Thompson sets the pick for Burks. Pass to Duren. Sexton against Cunningham. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. All alone. And Sexton slams it in.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are. And Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Well, we're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
And here's Cunningham after Jordan Clarkson hitting the 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Shots good by Duren.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Well, that's the height and the reach of Bagley coming together nicely on the defensive end.
They set the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Duren slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Pretty good recognition from Clarkson. He's moving the ball, and some good things starting to happen now offensively.
Spins. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham. Kessler with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively. So closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Stolen by Kessler. Clarkson for three. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Like to see more of that from Clarkson. Just get more consistent from the three-point line. Steps up and knocks that one down.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Cunningham's shot is off. Utah leading by 3. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Sexton. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham against Clarkson. Bagley with a screen on Clarkson. And a wide open look for Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here's Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Six to shoot. Wants to get it to Collins and does. And finish off by Collins.
We have to like Collins and his activity level. He's really got a chance to be special.
And Duran slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Duran pulls it in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does. David, thanks. Bagley sends a screen for Burks. You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Kicks it out to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham drives in. Here's Duran. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out in.
Cunningham against Clarkson. Collins kicks to Clarkson. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Back to Cunningham. Got a hand on it. Collins looking around. Sexton dishes to Collins. Collins, a screen on Cunningham. Sexton finds Collins. Clarkson on the wing. Brooks covering. Bobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play. And very, very high percentage.
Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah leading by 8. Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
There's the pick. Kicks it out to Collins. Markkanen down low. Cunningham's there. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Assisted by
Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Now the pass to Markkanen. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. Pistons trail by 7. Burks on the wing. Defended by Sexton. Bagley. Utah with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Clarkson passes to Kessler. And Sexton has it in the corner. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Down low. Here's Durant.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Here's Kemba, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. So it's the Pistons now. 7-point differential. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. You do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have, and really compartmentally they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
On the court for the Pistons, Bogdanovich steps in as the 4, and Wiseman is in at the center spot. Morris is out there with Hayes, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Morris kicks to Harris. Now here's Wiseman. Olynyk is covering. Here's Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk.
Improving every season he's been in the league. Harris is quietly one of the best perimeter shooters in the game.
Dunn, he's checked in for Clarkson. Then for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Wiseman. And Ivy subbed in for Morris. George against Ivy. Passes it to Olynyk. Latrey. That one doesn't drop. Pistons trail by 5. Pass to Hayes. And he lays it straight in.
Nice move from Killian Hayes, leaving that defender confused. And then he got himself a nice look.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Sweet move.
And right now the impact on the defensive end is coming from Isaiah Stewart doing whatever he can to distract the shooter. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Bogdanovich, and there's another one for the Pistons.
So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Lauri Markkanen has gone from a bit player to a starring role on offense. He says it's something that I have to get adjusted to, but going forward, I have the room and the mentality to be more aggressive. When I watch film, I always see things that can become so much better. I have a long way to go and a lot of room to improve. Kevin?
All right, good stuff, D.A. Thanks.
Such a creative player. I love watching Ivy do his thing in the pick and roll.
Utah has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
Here's Hendricks. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. The Pistons trail it. Hayes with it. Pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Now George. Releases. And he can't bank that one in. The Pistons have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And the dunk by Stewart.
And a good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
Here's Abaji. Guarded by Harris. Abaji, the pass to Olynyk. Another miss by Utah. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-5 run.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Olynyk. Another miss by Utah.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Hendricks. Dunn left side. Here's Hendricks. Guarded by Stewart. 4 on the shot clock. And George, here we go. And the shot is good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Stewart, a screen for Hayes. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Stewart. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 4th assist in this one. Olynyk the pass to George. Over to the wing. Here's Hendricks with the drive. And he comes up with the deuce. Hendricks has got his 2nd basket.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Harris a screen on George. Here's Bogdanovich. Been a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Pistons shoot their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. They throw good, Bogdanovich.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Solid as they come from the line, Bogdanovich getting there has to give the confidence of the team a little boost.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 35, Marvin Bagley, the third.
And here's Clarkson. He's got 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Clarkson's got 8 points.
And the strength of Clarkson on display. Awesome job fending off the defense and not letting that deter him from scoring.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Put your hand together for your Jazz. Break an edge through, crowd.
Cunningham for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's the way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 4 and the 5, it's Collins and Kessler. Sexton is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. It's the group right now for Utah.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Lock.
Look at that.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Back to Kessler. And he jams it with authority.
Well, that passing, really the final part of the offensive puzzle for Markkanen.
Burks looking around. To the inside. Duran the pass to Cunningham. To the middle. Duran, no good. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the paint. Here's Kessler. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Duran.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. These guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Cunningham against Clarkson. Down low. To tie it up. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Collins, a screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons leading by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the pass to Burks. Bagley sends a screen for Burks. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Cunningham, a screen on Clarkson. Cunningham against Sexton. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. Cunningham for 3.
Well, the coaching staff wants this kind of play from Colin Sexton. It's about hustle.
Back to Bagley. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Clarkson trying Sexton. Nice ball movement by Utah. Outside Collins. Passes it to Kessler. Over Bagley. The Jazz again can't hit it. Detroit leading by 3. The kick out to Cunningham. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
That's good from Cunningham.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Collins.
Pistons foul. Thompson. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Interesting for a guy his size. Collins a guy who can score at all 3 levels, so an all-around offensive game.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Here's Durham. Outside for Bagley. From the arc. Here's Durham. Pass to Burks for the 3. Collins grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Jazz. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now, here's Cunningham. Blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Utah.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Here's Cunningham. Get that out of here. Blocked and recovered. What a nice play. And the Jazz call time here. It's tied at 51. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now complete. We will go to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Bagley and Stewart make up the inside pair. Cade Cunningham out there with Alec Burks. And it's Thompson in at the 3. To take the lead, here's Clarkson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, And that's where he's getting the whistle.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Bagley finds Burks. Back to Bagley. Out to Thompson. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Utah. They've led by as much as 10. Bagley in the post. He's guarded by Collins.
Collins just understanding that his length can bother shooters, so he's using that.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
They throw good. Clarkson. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. To the inside. Kessler out to Clarkson. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Going inside. Collins wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 5. And for the Pistons, they're shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Inside. Out to Clarkson. And the Jazz another 3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Jazz leading by 6. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Pass to Sexton. Collins setting the big for Sexton. Bobbed up there for Collins. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Sexton with it. Picked by Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Kessler. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Bagley sets a screen for Burks. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Kessler passes to Clarkson. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Markkanen with it. Picked up by Thompson. Kessler. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Got it.
Bagley at 6'11". What an option there late.
Here's Clarkson. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
16 seconds left to play in the first overtime. When they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Absolutely the player they want on the line right now. Jordan Clarkson, a great free throw shooter. Those free throws are the nail in the coffin.
Time call here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and... All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to...
As they came through the tunnel earlier, the Pacers were all ready. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K. Sports. NBA action. It's coming up. Clark, a couple of teams here tonight desperately looking for a win, and both need one to get off the mat.
I agree with you there, B. I think we're going to see teams playing with tremendous urgency here. No lack of effort tonight because both of these teams are hungry to capture a W.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. We've got Kate Cunningham. Marvin Bagley is out there with Thompson. Then it's Duran, and it's Burks in at the shooting guard position. Drops in the three.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight. Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Duran with the bucket.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up two.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Down low. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. Five on the clock. Here's Brown. Here's Turner. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. I mean, these late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
Toppin against Bagley. Back to Burks. Launches it. They get it back. Second chance shot. And no problem from Bagley as he finishes at the rim.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out. Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers. You don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
Halliburton on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Releases. Turner, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Puts up a 3. And Cunningham with a 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling. Yeah, I agree with you. Big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Here come your Indiana Pacers. Give it up for him.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton against Cunningham. And here's Turner from the arc. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 5 now.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Back to Cunningham. Duran, the screen. The 3. And Cunningham with a 3. He's got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game. And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Buries it down low.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Cunningham looking it over. And the Pistons, another 3.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Halliburton finds Turner. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Works for three. We've got 1:23 left in the first. Bagley, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham. And Toppin pulls it down. Well, Indiana's shooting about 43% since tip-off. To the wing on the left. Thompson against Hield. Back to Turner. Tipped. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Second shot opportunity. Toppin's shot is off. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
First team foul. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Cunningham. Hield from outside. Hits the three-pointer.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Cunningham, and he dunks it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Turner, a screen on Burks. Oh, there's the alley. Turner passes to Toppin. Over Bagley. No good from the wing.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
No way Halliburton was going to sleep on that one. I mean, he's too good at reading the defense.
It's Cunningham with a drive. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Back to Toppin for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Detroit has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Cunningham outside. Bagley, a screen on Hield. There's Cunningham with a 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Bagley, a screen on Halliburton. Here's Cunningham. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you play, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
takes a three. Connects from downtown. Cunningham's got 24.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Halliburton against Cunningham. There's a screen by Toppin. Pass to Turner. It's picked off. It's stolen by Hield. In transition, here come the Pacers. Up ahead. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Duran the screen. And here's Cunningham outside. Another three for Detroit.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Toppin's got 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 30.
Yeah, an encouraging sign. When Cunningham is dialed in from deep, he's dangerous.
Pass to Hield. .46 seconds left to play in the first half. Toppin finds Hield. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. Hield's got his second basket of the game.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Pass to Burks from behind the arc. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Hield passes to Halliburton. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Pass to Halliburton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
And so it's Detroit with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. They've got Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Monte Morris, and it's Harris in at the small forward. Here's Matherin. Second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. Here's Bogdanovic. Pacers with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Here's Jackson. Pass to Nora. And that one drops for him.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Morris against McConnell. And it's Morris penetrating. Banked it in off the glass. Morris has got his first 2 points.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
McConnell passes to Smith. Outside for McConnell. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam
time on the lob. Smith taking full advantage of his length and athleticism there. Love to see that.
Morris deciding where to go with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Stewart, left side. Pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
Well, I love to see Joe Harris not settling, instead choosing to be opportunistic and mixing up his offensive attack.
For Detroit, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Stewart, a screen on McConnell. Morris for 3. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
Oh, hey, how about big time right there? Big time.
Woo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Nora's got 6.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Bogdanovich against Jackson. Launches a 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, you know, not normally the guy you see crashing the boards there, but Harris giving some extra effort on the rebound.
McConnell finds Matherin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First team foul.
That free throw good from Matherin.
Boy, you look at the toolkit Matherin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Bogdanovich with a screen on McConnell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
McConnell passes to Nora. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Bogdanovich from long range. On target from range.
3.
Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. McConnell passes to Jackson. Here's Nora, pounded by Harris, and the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Bogdanovich. Another shot. Stewart outside. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. McConnell from outside. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Harris passes to Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Here's Nora. Shoots over Stewart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Isaiah Stewart. First one falls for him.
2 shot.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's the Detroit Pistons up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service down it right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. Walker out there with Miles Turner. And it's Nwora in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Thompson goes in.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The kick out to Walker. Turner, a screen on Thompson. Here's Walker. Shot clock at 6. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Walker, and Hield is subbed in for Nwora. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Right side Brown. And here's Turner from the arc. The rebound by Burks. The Pistons have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
Turner inside, working on Duren. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, when Turner gets it rolling now, he can be a dominant scorer.
Halliburton against Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly. Out of bounds. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Burks for 3. Pure from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Duren in the post, defended by Halliburton. Duren with the bucket. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Hield from outside, drills it from deep.
The control Hield has over his shot in all conditions and circumstances, pretty incredible.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Halliburton misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Duren, the pass to Bagley. Clock at 6. And here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Halliburton on the attack. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pistons.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
An
unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Three-pointer. Pacers with a rebound.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Out to Bagley. Takes the three. He buries it from three. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Hield from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
And here's Cunningham outside. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we'll see Markkanen and Collins at forward. Clarkson is out there with Sexton. And it's Kessler in at the center, locking down the middle.
Obi Toppin about 220, 230, and he is able to absorb the contact and complete his move. Tremendous finish.
Now, here's Clarkson. This is to Markkanen. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Turner with the screen for Toppin. Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
And here is Turner after the three-pointer from John Collins. Healed against Sexton. On the wing, Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Healed from outside. They get it back. And Turner kicks to Toppin. Halliburton outside. Goes back up. Back to Toppin. Turner trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
I think one thing that's clear with Obi Toppin is he has a drive to keep improving. He knows he's got some talent, but it's about the work you put in.
Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Clarkson against Halliburton. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Out to Clarkson. Pass to Collins. Now Kessler. He's covered by Halliburton. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Toppin. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Toppin's got 9.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
To the inside. Here's Kessler. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line.
And that one misses. Back in the 2022 offseason doors, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lowry Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Obi Toppin. Halliburton finds Turner. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here's Sexton. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. And a miss there on the triple. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Collins.
Well, we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
To stop the run. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist from Clarkson.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Turner with a screen on Sexton. Shots good by Turner.
Well, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Clarkson outside. There's a screen. Into the lane. The pass to Kessler. Halliburton against Clarkson. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 6. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson goes in. Puts it up. And that one hits back iron.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from. If you want to command the defender's respect. Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throw.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Outside Mathurin. Three-pointer. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Well, tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size to make it tough on that offensive player.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Outside, the wings are Healed and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Halliburton into the point guard. That's the Pacers' 5. Now, here's Clarkson. He has yet to score. Kessler with the bucket.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Clarkson outside for Sexton. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Sexton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Driving in. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
How about the craftiness on the drive by Tyrese Halliburton? This guy's ability to adjust when he puts it on the deck is something else.
One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
Now, here is Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Toppin. Markkanen pulls it in. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Driving inside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Boy, at 7 feet, Markkanen can really move. This guy very tough to stop on the dribble drive.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, and that's it. We watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. LDB, the Jazz have managed to stay competitive while going into a rebuild.
Kevin, you've got to give Utah credit. That is not an easy task. They have managed to amass a great deal of first-round picks and young talent and still remain focused on winning. Truly incredible.
Sexton's shot is good.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
He rifled that one in from distance. And the Pacers lead by 1.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Markkanen with the basket on the assist from Clarkson. Clarkson's got his 5th assist in this one. Turner with the screen. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:31 left in the second quarter. The deep three from Hield. Collins grabs the miss. For Utah, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Markkanen from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Traps in the tray. Mathurin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Markkanen a screen on Hield. Here's Sexton, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
You can see right there the strength Colin Sexton brings to the point guard position. Plays right through that contact for the and one.
Craig, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Hield. Now the feed to Turner.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line.
First free throw is good.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers. Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Here's Halliburton. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Up top, Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Buries it from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there it shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
6 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Abaji. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Obi Toppin has done so far in this one.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got George. He's out there with Dunn, and it's Olynyk in at the center. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Here's McConnell after the basket by Utah. Jackson misses. Round against Dunn. Kicks to Olynyk. Back to Dunn. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
Indiana leading by 3. Brown deciding where to go with it. That's the pick for Brown. Driving the lane.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And it's Smith missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
He gets that one. Hendricks has got his first basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jackson passes to Nora. Brown with the screen on George. The kick out to Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Pacers lead by 5.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
They get it again. Outside for George. Olynyk the pass to Dunn. Back to Olynyk. Fires from deep. That shot off. Pacers leading by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Nora. The kick out to Brown. Back to Smith.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brown outside.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
Doubled by Smith. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have the jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Abaji, the pass to Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Well, at 7 feet, Kelly Olynyk doesn't have to go far for the flush.
McConnell against George. Takes it inside. A shot by McConnell, no good. Jazz trail by 3. Here's George. Hendricks passes to Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hendricks. The shot from the low post is good. And it's now only a 1-point Pacer lead.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
McConnell passes to Jackson. Indiana moving the ball away. Here's Nora. Scoreless thus far. There's McConnell. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George. Here's Dunn. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Listen, there are a few guards in this league who can overpower defenders, but Dunn, that rare breed.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was the coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Screen by Olynyk. Back to George. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good. George has got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. It's the Jazz. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Outside, the wings are Hield and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton into the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And there's the drive, and Halliburton slams it in.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin passes to Hield. Plenty of space. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Buddy Hield has made his money as a jump shooter. That's what you call a dead-eye sharpshooter, folks.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Clarkson against Hield. Back to Mathurin. Rebounded by Clarkson.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Picked by Markkanen. Collins with it. Mathurin picks him up. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
Halliburton finds Turner. Halliburton against Clarkson. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean. He's confident. And boy, he is aggressive. Boy, he's got so much length that under duress, still able to finish. Go ahead, Lowry Markkanen.
Halliburton with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And Turner kicks to Toppin. Back to Turner. To Mathurin. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now Collins. Collins setting the pick for Markkanen. In the corner, it's Kessler. Collins, a screen on Mathurin. Kicks it out to Collins. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Toppin with it. Halliburton passes to Toppin. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Bangs home the trifecta.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Outside Collins. Back to Clarkson. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. And Utah again with the bucket.
Jordan Clarkson unafraid of the big-time delivery.
Hield against Sexton. Hield kicks to Halliburton. This is it to Toppin. Turner with a screen on Collins. Down low. The shot by Turner no good. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Markkanen down low. Offended by Mathurin. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Markkanen's got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
The willingness to embrace the pressure. Markkanen, big-time delivery.
Turner with the screen for Hield. A rebound by the Jazz.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Markkanen with it. Mathurin picks him up. In the corner, it's Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Kicks it out to Collins. Toppin with the steal.
can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Halliburton against Clarkson. A three ball. No good from three-point territory. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Indiana Spaceman.
5 seconds left in the game.
Indiana calls timeout. Get loud, fans. The court is your Hype Squad.
Heel from outside. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And here's Clarkson. Outside, the wings are Heald and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Halliburton into the point guard position. Clarkson passes to Collins. 6 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Collins has got the first points here in the overtime period for Utah. Halliburton against Clarkson. Halliburton kicks to Heald. To the paint. Here's Toppin. Heald finds Toppin. Here's Mathurin. Tries again. Heald outside. Yes! And the foul. That one on Collins.
No hesitation whatsoever from Buddy Hield. That is a big-time delivery.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Here's Markkanen. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Okay, Mr. Markkanen coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Halliburton outside. He kicks it to Toppin. On the wing, Heald. Toppin a screen on Sexton. Heald with the bucket.
Wow, Buddy Hield, usually the guy they're trying to create open shots for. This time he returns the favor.
They set the pick. Clarkson goes in. Here's Kessler. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Turner for 3. Utah with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They lead by 1. And there's the pass to Collins. He takes it in and finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Heald outside. Back to Halliburton. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Count it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Tapping a screen on Sexton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And the Jazz pushing it up now.
Oh!
You got to be kidding.
Assist from
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Halliburton. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now, Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra point.